Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. So, just to go ahead and begin, the Gestalt and the existential approaches are some that I potentially would like to use in the future, especially after learning more about them. So, some similarities between these two approaches is seen in the idea that um, they're centered around the client's ability to take ownership and mold their own lives. And a lot of it is also focused on the present and analyzing what is going on in the future rather than as the psychoanalytic and the Alderian approaches is just looking a lot at the past and childhood experiences. These two approaches don't do that. And moving forward to differences, a difference that is found specifically within these two is that one of them, which is the Gestalt, is more based on technique and strategy, while the existential does not really utilize those two things, which is interesting to see. But at the end of the day, they kind of have the same focuses and the same driving factors. Moving forward to the strengths of the Gestalt approach would be seen in the emphasis that it has on having the counselor be authentic and genuine. And that is something that will nurture a therapeutic relationship. And as we've learned previously, that is very crucial between the client and the counselor. So that is a definite strength of the Gestalt approach. Moving forward to the existential, it would be a little bit more on a different spectrum, but it's the idea that it has awareness of death and non-being. So a lot of clients could potentially come with the fear of death, fear of the unknown from after death. So this approach really dives into that and helps the clients understand that our life now and when death comes, it doesn't mean it's a negative. So that does influence a lot of the guests' experiences and perceptions in the future. Moving on to the Christian concepts. So, as previously mentioned, both of these analyze a lot of the here and the now, the present, and also the future, and they don't really focus on the past a lot. And I think that's something that is seen in the Christian faith as well. The aspect that, yes, we sinned, we have an old self, but after accepting Jesus Christ, we shouldn't allow for that to burden us, but we should have hope that we have been saved and we will have eternal life, and we're in the process of sanctification. So that is a definite correlation between these approaches and the Christian concepts. And finally, in regards to limitations for measurable outcomes, a lot of this can be seen in, as I mentioned, because they don't look at the past, they don't analyze previous experiences a lot or childhood or really dive a lot into that. So a potential limitation to really see the outcomes and how a client is doing is that it doesn't allow for maybe potential clear goals to be formed, because the client's past can't be very much like dived in. There can't be a clear goal or a clear distinction of who that person was maybe as a child or in their teenage years to who the person is now in their counseling. So just that potential lack of very tangible and clear goals connected to the past could be a limitation for measurable outcomes. So overall, thank you for just listening. But I do want to ask a question to whoever does respond to my discussion, and it would be, which of the two would you be more inclined to utilizing? But I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.